Good afternoon. How you doing? Let me make sure you can see me right here. I got my boy Casper on my lap. Happy Tuesday afternoon, everyone. Just sharing some links here real quick. Hey Jay, how you doing, bud? Hey Jay, how you doing, bud? Whoops. Let's turn the volume down, huh? I'm trying something different today. I figured out how to, it's supposed to be putting the chat on the screen here. I might be able to actually put a background up too. I do have a video clip too that I want to share with you. Hold on, I'm missing something here. Give me 1 second, let me finish sharing these links real quick and then I'll get caught up on chat. Dang. So if I'm reading this correctly, Jay just had his yard dug up for looking for a gas leak. Blew the leaves off the irises and exposed their tubes. Is that okay? Should be okay, as long as I don't think you're not supposed to drop down too much lower. I don't believe. You should be on the warming trend after today. Also, as long as they're not blooming, I think blooming has them. If they're not blooming, they're okay too. Alrighty, let me pull this up here. Halfway through blowing leaves, just took a fall, but I'm alright. It's slick out there. Well, be careful, bud. You don't need to break a hip or anything there, old man. Cora's the one that had the gas leak that they thought, oh wow, that's crazy. Hopefully they get that taken care of, Cora. That's a scary thing to have happen, I know. So how bad did they screw up your yard? Too many leaves, they grew too close to the surface. My video froze. Huh, I'll be damned if it didn't. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, we should be good now, I think. Hi, Ruth. Welcome in. How you doing? So, did anybody get a chance to watch that video I shared this afternoon, or I shared it this morning on Discord about the Chinese grocery stores and stuff? All right, cool. I'm glad it's fixed. If it's true, what's going on, if what the video says is true, the stuff going on over in China is absolutely insane. They've got entire grocery chains completely going out of business and shutting down and then being ransacked. People just going in and taking everything out of the store. Haven't seen the video. I'm supposed to be downloading it, I think. Tell you what, I'll just play the video. Just give me 1 second here.
Goods. A TikToker said, I went to Zijin's supermarket in the evening, and in just a few hours, everything was gone. Only empty shelves remained, and some people were still in line to pay. A video posted by another TikToker said, Zijin, such a large supermarket, suddenly closed. I heard that within a day, everything was sold out. People were still lining up to pay until 1 or 2 in the morning. What will those with prepaid cards do?
I walked into the supermarket and didn't know what was going on. It immediately turned into a frenzy. The store was a mess. All the folks were leading the charge, pushing shopping carts stacked high, crashing through the aisles. It was like they weren't just grabbing products, they were charging into battle. The snack section was completely wiped out. Chips that normally cost over 20 yuan were now 3 bags for 10 yuan, and they were snatched up in seconds. Mums and dads were grabbing as they shouted, "Save 2 bags for me!" Everyday items were just as chaotic. Toilet paper was gone in an instant, and someone even ran off with a whole box, muttering, "I won't need to buy toilet paper for a year." The supermarket has been cleared out.
So, I don't know if you caught it there, but the one person said, what will people with cards do now? And here's what they were doing. People were buying gift cards for the stores in giant, big denominations. And then now the store's closed and they're stuck with these cards that are worthless now because there's no store. Casper, I can't have you there, buddy. You're messing with the computer. Yes, watching Donald's speech and opening up the coal mine. Oh, he's opening up a coal mine again? I didn't see that. But hey, cool. If the rest of the world is using coal, why are we worrying about it? I mean, serious question there. But there's also a video that I was watching talking about how the banks are moving people's money out of secured accounts that are supposed to be low yield interest accounts. So there's supposed to be no risk involved. It's a simple thing. They put it in. The bank's supposed to use it for simple things that they know they'll get back. Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
And yeah, the bank is moving it into insurance and risky business things and losing all these people's money. They're going in and they're like finding out that their entire account has been wiped. There's nothing in them. And they're being told there's nothing they can do. The police are working with the banks to telling people that they'll be arrested if they cause a scene and stuff. It's nuts. How are you, Jamie?
Hang on. I'm doing good. Hang on.
You sound a little stuffy.
Hang on.
Jay says, I never trust a bank with my money, right?
Now I'm back. I couldn't hear you. Yeah, I just woke up. I was tired. I started getting a nightmare too, so I'm glad I woke up.
Jay says, hey, Jamie, wake up. And with sticking his tongue out at you. Ruth said, Hudson's Bay company is closing here. I had a gift card for $25 that I didn't get a chance to go to the store, and so now the card is worthless. Is it closed already, or is it just in the process of closing? Because if they're still in the process of closing, a lot of times they do a clearance. So I'd run down there if I was you and see, because you might be able to get a lot more stuff with that $25 right now.
Oh shit!
I gotta come up here.
I took a little bit longer nap than I expected, but oh well, I needed it.
Bruce said I'd had a bit of a low day. It was snowing this morning, so I didn't go out like I should have. Really lazy day. We all need those days some days, though, Ruth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, Cora said that apparently they thought that there was a gas leak at her house, so they came out and tore her yard up and looking for it. And she's waiting for them to come back and turn the gas back on.
Damn.
Yeah.
Glad I don't look like I got run over.
Bruce said closing, but they've called April 6th the last day to use gift cards. Well, that closed.
Yeah, that does. Hi, Simba. Simba took a nap with me, so did Brady.
Nice. They'll keep you warm.
Yeah, I turned I closed the window because it started getting cooler.
Yeah.
Way colder.
Oh my. So, I mean, I've heard that they've been cooking their books over in China with their shipping. They have boats that are just taking and pulling empty
I'm
containers.
still here.
Yeah, they're taking empty containers off and then putting different empty containers back on, and they're just going to the different ports, Hong Kong and then all the different ports in China, and doing the same thing to make it look like they're doing high volume trade when they're not. They're saying that they have so many truckers that are laid off. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
feel bad
saying.
for the people because they're the ones that suffer.
Yeah, even the people that gave money out. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
they just lost money.
All right, we'll put the all thing up
Broke.
for now. Here you go.
What the hell? Oh, the kittens.
That's the babies today. I took that right before we started the show.
They're so cute.
So they're getting big. Ann says I could have worked today, but at least with Instacart I can choose when I want to or not. I wouldn't
Oh,
have
you mean
wanted to be
Ruth?
out there in the snow and cold today. She took
You
on
mean Ruth?
Yeah, Ruth. Who did I say?
You said Anne.
Oh, I'm sorry. And the good side is I'm not under pressure to work right now. Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's
If you
a
don't
hell
have
of a good
to work,
deal.
if you're not in a position where you don't have to work, that makes a big difference. And I got a video loaded, I think. Let me go down here.
Man, Brady had to pee.
There you go. Here's a 1-minute video I took earlier. Can you hear that roaring wind?
Do-do-do.
Yeah, it's not a plane. That is the wind.
I don't know what it was, but I had numerous nightmares. And the same one. It was weird.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all good.
Can you see the video?
No.
Yeah. If you have to be out, be safe. Love you guys. Peace. Jay said he could see it. He said it sure is pretty out there, Chris. Yeah, I love the view, but oh my gosh, that wind was just outrageous. And somebody ripped the frickin' front door off of our mailbox. Damn it. Can't have nothing nice out in the country. Some fucking redneck will do something stupid.
Right?
Ann says, I can imagine, and people have no idea, only so much in warehouses. My severance pay and Richard's covering everything. I'll be okay. Oh, that's good.
Hi, Brady. He's mad at me that I got up.
Gotcha.
Sorry, buddy, I gotta get up.
Now, can you see the chat on top of your face there, kinda? Sorry. Oh my. So, but worked around the house a little bit today. Made some phone calls for the foundation, looking into some stuff, and rolled more pennies. Damn it!
Pennies.
He'll be right back. He's going to finish his flower garden. All right, bud. Be safe. Don't fall again, please. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Jay, he's going out. He fell in his flower bed earlier.
Yeah, dumbass, don't fall.
I told him, I said, don't break a hip, man. Oh, man.
Ah, shit.
Let's see. Jack Prosovic just did an update on the Francis Scott Key Bridge. So let's see what that says. Holy shit. The Francis Scott Key Bridge was destroyed in March of 2024. I thought it was 2023. It's been over a year since that bridge has been down, hasn't it?
Feels like it.
I think
It may have been.
I think
I
it's
don't
all,
know.
yeah. But it's saying now it was announced the replacement will not open until October of 2028. It's going to
Whew.
take them 4 years to put that bridge back up. That's going to kill traffic patterns down there for 4 years. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I'm still just glad that Fred didn't take that bridge that night, because that would have been bad.
Yeah, we would have had no Fred.
No Fred, no good. And it says even Home Hardware says warehouses don't have everything and have to check and let you know if available for products. Huh. Our local groups have done that for years, though. They've been like, well, let me check with the warehouse. Don't you guys do like audits and stuff so you know what you have and don't have, and it's supposed to be in a computer and shit? I mean,
Right.
it's 2024 now, people. We've got
It's
programs to take care of this
2025.
shit. Oh, wait. It is 2025.
2025.
Oh, yeah, so he is right. It
It's
was
all good, bud.
2024 then. Yeah, it was a year ago, so I'm wrong. I'll
It's all
admit when
good.
I'm wrong.
It happens to the best of us, dude. I've had this in there for a couple of days. If I can open it.
Well, Juanita Broderick says something really...
Stupid.
No, she says something that we all think, but I can't say it out loud on here.
That sucks.
I'll just set it up here and let y'all read it.
Hi, Brady.
She says this MFer should be in jail, and it is a picture of the science himself. That's all I'll say.
Uh,
Oh my.
okay. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. I don't know if you've seen, but the black kid who stabbed a white kid to death in Texas is claiming to be the victim, and their family. Let me go and look this up because it was crazy. What the hell's the name of the site now? Not Give, Send, Go.
GoFundMe, and it's now over 200,000.
Oh, it's over that.
Well, it's over 300,000 now, I suppose.
Yeah.
But they keep messing with the deal. Give us more, because we're all poor. Bitches.
Oh no, this is for his family.
I know.
Okay. Well, they have one for the black kid too.
Oh, I thought you were
What's the,
talking about the black kid.
yeah, the black kid. But I'm talking. Apparently somebody made one for Austin's family, which is the white kid, and that's at
Yeah.
$300,000 right now. 292,346. Hey, I'm okay with that. They them getting money. I'm fine with honoring the boy. He did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
What the hell is that kid's name?
Hang on. It was.
The same as one of the basketball players, Carmelo.
Give me a second. Carmelo. Yeah. It was. Free. Oh man. Black people are being. Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony.
There's nothing up here now. They must have had enough complaints that they took it down. I'm hoping anyway. Unless I spelled his first name wrong.
Karmelo. I think. Yeah, Karmelo.
Yeah, I had it right. Yeah, I'm not getting anything, so I'm guessing that they had enough complaints that because that goes against GoFundMe's terms of service. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to, if it's somebody who's committed a crime, which he's being charged with first-degree murder, so he would not qualify for that. So thankfully, at least they're playing by the same rules that they played with everyone else for once.
Oh. We all spelled it wrong. It's Carmel.
Okay, hold
Oh.
on, let me pull it back up here then. Hi, Brady. Carmelo, right?
Yeah.
Anthony. Yeah, no, that's not the same one. That's not him. There's one for a vet bill for Carmelo Anthony. Emergency vet care.
Oh, they took it down. They took it down. I don't
Okay,
see. I looked it up. They took it completely down.
cool. Hi, Dave.
Yeah, you shouldn't. They
Go ahead.
can go somewhere else to fucking give money to the accuser, but that's playing the victim.
Well, I don't know if you've been on TikTok at all, but there are some
Yeah.
really disgusting fucking people on TikTok, and I'm trying not to cuss, and I just did. I'm sorry.
It's all
But there
good.
are
No,
some
I'm
really,
seeing.
really horrible people on TikTok who
Yeah.
are trying to justify what this kid did. And there's just no way to justify it. I don't care who you are. You can't tell me that there was not. Why didn't the kid just move to where he was supposed to be? That's why did the kid have a frickin' knife in his bag at all at a track meet? And the biggest question is, the guy has a violent history. Why is he even allowed to be on a frickin' sports team?
Right.
That just blows me away. When I was in school, we had to sign a code of conduct. And if you broke any of that code of conduct, if you tested positive for drugs, if you did something that's shown on our school in a bad light, such as being violent, you were not allowed to participate in any extracurriculars. Yeah, and there's good and bad people on TikTok. I get that. I'm just saying, it just surprised me how many people on there are actually advocating for the offender in this situation.
Yeah.
Just blows my mind. Dave just got done with a car, and now he's chilling out with coffee.
Woohoo!
Oh my! So crazy stuff. What else do we got going on here? Teemu is blowing up my damn text messages. Sons of... Oh yeah, let's talk about Teemu and all that. Apparently, Teemu and all of the other companies that work like that are on the verge of bankruptcy because the tariffs are just killing them.
Hi, Fred.
Sup, buddy?
Nothing.
How you feeling?
How are you doing?
I'm all right. Be all I can be.
That's all you
In
can
the
be.
army.
Oh man. Dave said smoking a wee bit of wacky weed too. Hey, whatever you gotta do. It was. You're a little late for 420 though, bud. That was about 12 minutes
Not
ago.
for him.
Oh no, that's right. It's not his. He got an hour
2
yet until.
hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. That's right.
He's got.
Yeah.
He's 2 hours behind you. 1 hour
Yep.
behind me.
There you go. Oh, you finally coming in, you little hussy.
Oh, is Cora here?
Cora had a.
Oh, my bad.
They took and tore her yard up. Did you hear about that?
I hadn't talked to her.
She said in chat when the show first started, apparently they thought there was a gas leak at her house, so they dug her yard all to shit. She was waiting for them to come back and turn the gas back on.
She just wants somebody to light her pilot light.
And probably if they stopped giving stuff away for free, they'd make more money, right? Dave said, yeah, still got a couple hours, but it's always 420, laugh out loud.
Where you at, Fred?
Durant, Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, probably not too far from Jay. And says,
Fuck Jay, I'm over here fucking beating up Choctaw Casino.
and said even sports for kids, and my son coached soccer years ago and complained they sold wieners that were over 3 years old and got a letter from a lawyer to keep his mouth shut. Okay, that's crazy.
Okay.
I mean,
half off.
if they were frozen, that's one thing. If they're still 3 years old, and if they were in a freezer, I mean, they'll take and keep as long as they're not, like freezer burn. But I don't know how they would sell 3-year-old hot dogs. If they
hot
were
dogs, my bad.
Yeah.
They would be rancid.
He
Need to
was
clarify
kind
that.
of, yeah.
Dave said, laugh
We
my
got
ass
you.
off, Fred.
You kind of got us in fucking messed up mode here.
But don't get me wrong, I've seen some crazy shit over the years at sporting events. Yeah. Huh.
You know, I'm sure someone with that kid being stabbed, they've got a video somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure that somebody
And
under that tent that was on his team was probably recording the whole incident.
yeah, and once that thing comes out, those that are saying free Carmelo, they'll get their ass handed to them.
Y'all a bunch of violent
Anyway,
motherfuckers, I swear.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. You probably the ringleader.
yeah, I am the ringleader of your ass.
Oh shit! She's
You're
trying
gonna
to
ring
blow
my
out.
ass.
She's trying to blow out
Yeah.
your O-ring there, Fred.
You gonna use some of them frozen wieners half off?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got frozen sausages. I need to be
I
getting
don't
wieners
those.
even
are
want to
better.
know. I don't even want to know what you're doing with frozen sausages.
They're in the freezer. We eat them. Hello. They're not 3 years old either. Just so you know.
Well, he's going to put him up his ass, Fred. That's what he plans on doing, is putting it up his ass. And yes, I went back to the ass deal with you.
Oh my. But
Oh,
Apparently, you didn't get the memo.
who, me? I never
who?
get
No,
memos.
Jamie.
What
Today
did
ain't
I
the
not
day,
do?
and today ain't the day, and tomorrow ain't looking much better.
It's never a fucking good time.
I don't know
When?
about a fucking good time, but it's a good time somewhere.
Sure, somebody's having
A regular good time.
I watched a video today of a guy who buys storage units. And it said, I've spent $1,000 on this storage unit. And I'm like, I gotta see what he got for $1,000. And he's on the way to the storage unit. And he's talking about he saw like an Air Jordan box and it was covered in bags. And he thought the bags might have, just covering stuff to keep it from getting dirty. And so he's hoping that he's getting some good shit here. He got some good shit, all right. You know what he bought?
Shit.
Oh, shit.
He bought a fucking meth lab.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he just doubled his damn money, didn't he?
Yep.
No, he was dumb. He called the cops. He lost it. they confiscated everything.
I hope he got his money back.
He didn't say in
Nope.
the video. He said he had to wait till the next week. The manager was on vacation. So I'm just like, he starts pulling shit out, and I'm like, the first thing he opens is a bucket of chlorine tablets for a pool.
Oh,
And he's like,
shit.
oh, cool. If they had a pool, then I might actually find some really cool stuff in here. Then he opens up another box, and it's like beakers and this big bowl that has residue inside. And I'm like, dude, that's from a meth lab. And he starts digging deeper into it. And he finds a bunch of empty Drano bottles. I'm like, yep, I'm right.
You're
I just
always
thought
right.
it was hilarious.
I'm kidding.
Well, let me tell you how my day went. I decided to stop at
Up.
this Choctaw Casino, and I went in there with $140 in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And that was at 12 o'clock local time. I left there at 2:30, $3,125.
Whee!
Ooh, can I have 1,000?
What are you willing to do?
Sucky, sucky.
Damn!
I'm gonna tell you what.
She threw that out quick.
You couldn't be Linda Lovelace to get me to pay $1,000 for a fucking blowjob.
Jay
You
said,
couldn't be one of Chris's sheep and get me to pay $1,000 for a blowjob.
I'll make you a meal. Rubber toes, all that good shit. Rubber feet.
she's gonna suck your toes there, she said.
No, fuck, she ain't either.
Jay sent me a picture. He said he cleaned out his irises there. So there's the irises. All nice in a row and all nice and cleaned out. And I'm guessing he didn't fall this time, so that's a good thing. Oh my.
Actually, Jamie, you're too late. I just paid off a damn credit card.
I don't care.
I got him, cut me a cashier's check, and I sent it to the daggum credit card company.
Dave's laughing his ass off over there. Oh my.
I couldn't help it.
Whee! I feel like I should be that little
Sucky.
piggy. I feel like I should be that fucking pig from the Geico commercial holding the windmill out the window going down the road.
Damn
Jay
pigs
says,
can have orgasm last 30 hours. Fucking pigs.
Jay says, I didn't fall. Well, we're glad to hear that, bud. Oh my.
That was funny.
That it was. So, if anybody wants to know how to make beef tallow, let me find you the video.
Just turn Jamie's computer around. She's probably watching porn. Probably. Sucky. You know I'm not gonna let you live that down, right? That's gonna be your new name on here. Sucky's here. Every time you hit that vape, sucky.
I hate you.
That's
you
funny.
forgot you fucking with the wrong one.
Yeah, but remember,
you better check your memo box.
You better remember though, Fred. Don't bend over in front of her. She's gonna try and blow your O-ring out.
Well, you know what? I'll go past your knuckle.
Damn.
You go past the first knuckle?
I'll go past the first knuckle in your butt.
Peggy.
I'm gonna jam up on my ass now.
Just make sure you don't turn into that Lily girl. Have to make it so you gotta get your butthole plastic surgery back to where it belongs.
Shit,
what kind of shit are y'all watching?
I didn't watch it. That was him.
That's all over YouTube. Jay said, laugh out loud. Be sure to lick your lips before you hit that thing.
I don't think he was here for my sucky feel, so.
Yeah, he was. He was just walked in. That's right when he said he didn't fall.
Yeah, I was joking with Fred about $1,000.
Sure, you was.
Damn it! What did you do? Message
they went up your ass.
Okay. Well, no. Fluffy jumped up on my phone and started pushing buttons. I thought he was about to ban somebody. I'm like, shit. Cora says, okay, gas on, everything lit, and fireplace still going. Life is good. All right, glad to hear it.
She did not hear a damn thing.
She got her pilot light lit.
Hopefully she had us blaring while the guy was in there fucking doing the work.
While he was in there fucking what?
While he was in there doing the work. He was in there listening to us talk, listening to Jamie say "sucky sucky." Shit.
Who is that Jamie girl? Or I was like, don't worry about it.
Jamie, you mean Peggy?
He's asking for Jamie's number.
Of course, send him over to Jamie's house. You got issues.
Of course, said, "Damn, 420 passed. Better late than never." Dave for his 422.
Ooh.
That shit.
Y'all so nasty.
We're fun though.
I'm gonna have to pick a better set of friends. Sounds like.
Better than picking your nose, I guess.
Well, damn. I mean, maybe my virgin ears can't take all this profanity.
Oh, bullshit.
Say nothing about my mouth.
I think Dave Portnoy is full of shit.
Who?
Dave Portnoy, the guy who owns Barstool Sports. He's trying to say he lost $20 million in 3 days due to U.S. tariffs.
Crimea River.
I found $3,100 over here at Choctaw Casino.
Here, I'll send Dave a note on X. I have a friend that said he'll give you $3,100 for if you sucky. Oh, Cora had the earbud in the pocket. He didn't hear it. Elmo says cute Fred thinks she has friends. Laugh out loud. Damn.
Well,
today.
I thought I did too till I got online today. Jamie's gonna give me all 3 knuckles.
Oh shit.
She wants to tickle my tonsils from the bottom side up or something, I guess. All right, y'all don't look. I gotta take my britches off.
Ew.
Whee. So let's address a comment that Jay made about the new kittens. Of course, said not even your ass is virgin, Fred. Ask Boats.
What?
And both went past the first knuckle too.
So I posted a picture on YouTube as a post for the kittens and when they were born. And Jay said they are cute, but they seem a little dark for the cats we've seen. I'd be asking questions. Hey, we're over 341 subscribers, everybody.
Oh.
Good job. I appreciate
right
it.
Just because Callie's a little whore, and I didn't say Cora.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, that was just priceless. You whore? What?
Oh my.
Little tug on the jug.
I've sipped from a jug, but not tugged on one.
Well, Jay's ain't been tugged on in a while.
Jay said 3,100 to buku, $5 each.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost gone. He just said the tip.
Oh, shit. Going back there, man.
She said, "Oh shit, I got demoted about the shit I said about your mom, bro." Oh.
Damn.
Wow, number of anti-Semitic incidents in Canada broke records last year. British Columbia counted 6,219 anti-Semitic incidents last year, the most ever recorded in the history of our audit. Well, not to be smart, but what do you
You're a
think's going
fucking
to happen?
horse.
What do you think's going to happen when you import a bunch of Muslims and stuff like that that don't agree with that don't like your religion? They don't like you as a people if you're Jewish. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but it's just
No, you're being realistic. They don't like Christians. They don't like Hindus. They don't like anybody but other Muslims.
Hi, Tamara. Cora said you'd like her to be your whore, Fred.
Oh shit, a cat.
Let's see here.
Damn.
No, don't say it.
We'll say it.
No, I ain't saying a word. Because somehow or another it'll get flipped back off on me, and I don't have an inkling of the time of day to fuck with her today.
Hi, Brady.
Yeah, I'm scared. Call it what you want to.
I'm not calling you anything. I'm calling my cat Brady. Holy shit, dude.
Look at here. If you're
Look
going
at
to eavesdrop, you
tits.
got to pay attention. If you
She was
got to eavesdrop, pay attention. Because what are you fucking talking to you?
Ted.
All right, you want to hear something funny? Because this is hilarious. Honestly, hilarious.
Yeah, Peggy, Peggy, Peggy.
Oh, Jay says break time. See you, folks. Take care.
This shit.
Mark Cuban believes he could win the Democratic nomination for 2028.
Aw. I like him trying.
He says, but he won't
Bless,
run due to his family.
bless his
Chicken
heart.
shit.
You're
He's a
not coming to the
chicken
South
shit.
because
Daniel said it is
You know,
unanimous what counts as anti-Semitism now. Some people saying we shouldn't fund Israel is considered anti-Semitism. Huh.
I think we need to keep our damn nose out of that.
Yep.
When they stop fighting amongst each other over there in the East, that's when you need to start worrying.
That's when they're going to start looking to come over here.
No, that's what it says in Revelations when the people of the armies of the East stop fighting amongst each other. It's going to signal the end of days, or something to that effect.
Did you hear the crazy shit about? Remember that guy that got picked up at Trump's golf course in Mar-a-Lago that was trying
No.
to off Trump?
I don't remember, honestly.
His name's Ryan Ruth. He's a 58-year-old guy. He was actually over in Ukraine trying to get people to come fight for Ukraine.
Get off my chair. Thank
And
you.
apparently
I ain't
while he
on a
was
shit.
Fuck
over
off.
in Ukraine, he was actually trying to get them to sell him an RPG or a Stinger to use over here to try and take somebody out.
I got a question. How the fuck does he think he was going to get it home?
That's a good question.
Just saying. Cora, did you get your pilot light lit?
I've dealt with some anti-Semitic stuff. I'm done defending being Jewish. We don't have a problem with people being Jewish. It's not that. We just don't want to fund wars. We want to get away from that. Our country has done it for too long, and we just don't want to get drug into stuff anymore. That's my take on it. You know, I have Jewish friends. I consider you a friend. I don't attack anybody for it.
I attacked my fan. I hear kittens.
Oh, so apparently John Rich actually talked to President Trump,
Yeah.
and Trump was saying, "Why do they boo when I bring up the warp speed stuff?" And apparently John told him the truth about it, why we are not fans of that. And apparently that's the first time somebody's actually told him that to his face. So, Democrat nomination, maybe.
My parents are dead because of it.
Stephen A. Smith is saying he's thinking about running for 2028 as a Democrat.
Oh shit. Yeah. They got nobody.
What do you mean? What happened to Jay's Ranch? I don't know. Maybe that's what the damn cat did.
Wrench the wiener?
There, it's back. Thank you for letting me know, Cora. I didn't even realize it. I was reading the chat off the thing up here. It doesn't show me the wrenches, so.
Ah.
Yeah, it's back. I knew the cat did something else besides freaking putting highlighting something. Elmo's going to cook dinner.
Hurry back, Elmo.
I want meatloaf.
I want a ribeye. Damn it.
I want Thomas's ribs that he made yesterday. Fuck.
Yeah, they look
You
good.
want sucky
Didn't
sucky.
Shut the hell up.
She's sucky
You said
that
it.
rib meat off that bone. Let me
I
go.
bet she
That was
hell a rack of
earlier.
ribs, ain't she? I bet she pulled the meat right off of one.
Yeah, I'll be like, this is your dick next.
Oh my. There you go. That's what Thomas made for dinner the other day. Had it on the smoker. Damn it, now I'm hungry. I was doing good too. Bum, bum, bum. Oh shit. Cora wants a hug, Fred.
What the fuck you telling me for? Damn, I got scared of Jamie now.
I'm not scared.
One wants to beat me, one wants to shut up.
Now you better shut up.
Jesus. Poor Fred.
One wants to use a ride crop on me, the other one wants to pull the meat off the bone.
Where it says, "Oh, Jamie threatening Fred with a good time." Laughing.
Says she wanted to lose her wrist watching my ass.
Holy shit. Well, that would be more of a. Never mind. Be quiet, Chris.
Well, she said she was going up past all 3 knuckles, so the next joint's the damn wrist.
Might as well go to my elbow. Fuck, take all your intestines out, rip it all out. Boom.
Here you go.
If you're looking for a heart, I gotta go ahead and tell you now that ain't one.
Since we're doing
impromptu. Yeah.
Since we're doing dark shit, we'll do this one. Oh shit! What did I do? It says, I have a DVD of the New Year's Eve ball drop. I play it every day in the Alzheimer's ward. They've been partying for 6 months straight.
That's funny.
You're welcome, Cora. Ruth said, Tiffany is doing the husky thing and trying to attach herself to my chair. Laugh out loud. She wants to be a lap puppy. Is that what you're saying, Ruth? Or she just wants to take you for a ride?
Sled dog.
Cora said, F the riding crop, get the meat sucker. Damn.
Get around.
Let's see. What the hell?
Brady, I love you, but stop.
I think
Get
I found
down.
the picture of Cora.
Thank God. Be prepared, Cora. Oh, shit.
Thug Life Cora.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Hi, Brady. Or was that?
No, that's still him.
Ruth said she thinks she is a lap dog sometimes. My Rottweiler used to think she was a lap dog. Well, she was a lap dog for me. And this kind of seems to be me right now, apparently.
It is you.
It says everyone needs a smart-ass, sarcastic dickhead of a friend sometimes. Cora says all day, every day. Hi, Andrea. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, my. Are you feeling better, Andrea? Cora
At least a little bit.
Cora says, I think Fred fell asleep.
No, I didn't.
Getting her started with looking for a lap dog, but I wouldn't give her up for anything. Nah, you shouldn't give her up. She seems like a good dog.
We'll give you Jamie.
Fuck you.
Oh, shoot. Andrea said heck no, so I guess she's not feeling better. I'm sorry to hear that, Andrea. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. Andrea says hi, Fred.
What's up?
He wants his wiener sucked.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. We're not even being subtle today. It's just coming right out there.
Somebody better check her damn meds.
Oh shit.
Fred's going to start investing in hot dogs.
Not 3-year-old hot dogs either.
I only charge 2 for 1, half price.
She says, laugh out. Andrea says, laugh my ass off. Well, my throat hurts, so I guess it ain't gonna be her helping with that. Hey, sheepdog. Ruth says I did a dog treat recipe from my last video. She's in it. Let's go watch that video. Hold on, let me pull it up here. We'll watch part of the video. I'm not gonna show the whole video. That would be mean of me. I want you to go watch it on her channel. There it is. It's a 10-minute video. There you go. I'll show you Tiffany. There's
Aww.
Tiffany. There's the puppers. So, I will post the video. No, I didn't. You son of a... I accidentally hit something else. There we go. Back to that channel. There we are. Hey, look at that. Accidentally hit something else. There you go. You can watch Ruth's new video over there.
Brady, I love you, buddy.
You could post it in the Discord too. That way it's there.
I'm off to bed, y'all. I'll talk to you later.
Sleep well,
Later,
Fred.
Zinger butt.
Have a good night. Sorry, I'm sending a text really quick.
It's all good. Hey, Simba. Meow. Meow.
I'm going to let them go and watch it on your channel, Ruth. I don't want to steal that from you. Ruth said skip to 8:50. I give her the treat at the end of the video. Yeah, no. I'm not like that. I don't steal other people's content. I'll show a little bit of it. Fred, okay, he sounds tired. I mean, other than the problem Jamie mentioned. He's just tired. This is his normal bedtime for most of the time. He has to be up and running either between 10 p.m. tonight or midnight. So it's just his normal schedule. Breaking. President Trump signs executive order. Hold on. President Trump signs executive orders to revitalize clean coal, remove Biden-era coal plant restrictions, enhance electrical grid reliability, and shield U.S. energy from radical left overreach.
Good.
So that's a good thing. I know, Ruth. I'd rather them go watch it on your channel. That way you get the credit for it and stuff. You know what I mean? I know you're monetized, so if they go over and watch it on your channel, that helps you out. So Andrea says, okay, just making sure I worry about everyone. I am a worrywart. Yeah, I am too. Yeah, so let me explain, because I'm sure everybody's, if you haven't seen yet, I took and changed my schedule around. Cora says he probably needed to rub one out after Jamie's bone-sucking comment. Dang.
Woo!
But, I have too much stuff going on right now, and I'm spending 4 hours a day in here, hanging out with you. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. I really do. But I've gotten away from some of the core things that I started when we first started this whole journey together. And I want to get back to those things. And so for me to take care of my responsibilities around the house, which I've been falling off on a lot, taking care of stuff with the foundation and getting the stuff done, making sure I'm checking on people every day like I should be doing. I want to get back into all that. So that's why we made the change. I don't want to alienate anyone from the afternoon or from the morning. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are going to be 7 a.m. shows. And Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays are going to be 4 p.m. shows. And I'll also do some videos that I'll release in between there, shorts and stuff like that. And once it's nicer out, we'll do Friday night or Saturday night, fireside chats and stuff like that added in as well. So, but Andrea said you were one person. Chris, make sure you not to spread yourself too thin. Well, and that's what I've been doing. In all honesty, I hate to admit that because I don't like to admit that I can't do something. But I have to change things back up and make it work for everyone the best that I can. So I'm hoping that this will do that. So, but then it also works out because Andrea said, "Woohoo! Can't wait to have the fireside chats again." If this wind ever cuts the heck down, holy crap! This wind.
Yeah, that's been brutal.
Should I play? There was a bunch of people that weren't here when I played that video. If you want to see the video, Jamie, go ahead and open YouTube on your phone quick, and then you'll be able to see it. I don't think it lets you watch it while you're on here.
I'll be fine.
It's just me getting blown all over the place anyway, so.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get this thing to go down where I want it to. There we go. It's finally moving. Alright, here you go. Can you hear that roaring wind? Yeah, it's not a plane. That is the wind. Yeah. If you have to be out, be safe. Love you guys. Peace. So yeah, I mean it's pretty bad out. I mean I don't have the door latched and it actually pulled the door open earlier.
That's
And,
wow.
of course, let me click this. I want to see what it does. Oh, it just puts that up there. Okay, never mind. Well, there you get to see the mascot thing. And I'll put the kittens back up because there were people who were in earlier or that weren't in earlier when I showed the picture. So there's a picture of the kittens I just took right before we started the show. All right, Dave. Dave said he's still listening, but chatting with his daughter. Hi, daughter.
Hi, daughter.
Hopefully you're having a good day. Oh my. What's this do? Oh, hey, that actually puts our names at the bottom. Look at that.
Oh, I actually see the chat now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You couldn't see it earlier.
No. I can see it now.
Oh, okay. Cora says
I've never been able to see it until now.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to have to make sure that's clicked next time then when we start. Well, hi, Boo. Come here, honey. Come here, Boo. Here's the Boo.
Yeah, Boo.
Purr, purr, purr. Ow, that's a claw to the leg. I don't have pants on.
Gee, something.
I have shorts on, to be clear here. Cora said, I don't go into Akron, Andrea, let alone Cleveland. Keep yourself strapped. Keep your strapped friend close. Yeah. She said hi back. She had a very minor accident, getting the insurance taken care of. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, there was nothing too bad. Hopefully, no injuries, and she's okay. But yeah, accidents can be very traumatic.
Yes, it can be.
Oh my. So there's cats everywhere in here today. They're all being behaved though, so that's good.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, right. I gotta show you this. Holy cow. Callie just gave up. She's like laying flat on her back with the kids laying across the top of her.
Like, son of a bitch. Ah, shit.
Make sure the sound's turned all the way down. There we go.
No. So cute.
They're getting more and more active.
That's good.
Yep. So, and here's Casper sitting beside me in the chair.
Aww.
And Whiskers is up there by the grinder. He likes it up on the carpet there. And there's Smokey and Boo's in front of him. They got straw all over this place. They've been playing. And that's it for now. So, Dave said, she said hi back. Oh, wait, no, we're past that.
It was just the grill of her car.
Oh, the other person took off. What a piece of shit. That bugs me.
They probably didn't have insurance, why they ran off.
Well, with all the shit going on in Colorado, they might not have even had a license.
True.
Which would really suck. A couple years back, there was a guy who had gotten a flat tire on 283 here, not too far from my house, and somebody hit and run him. I mean, hit him so bad that it took him out. He expired.
Oh wow.
And yeah, the person who hit him never even stopped. Here, it turns out that my dad worked with the guy that hit him.
Oh wow.
He was on his way to work, and instead of stopping, and he knew he would, apparently something was going on. He had a bunch of points, and he knew he would lose his job if he was late. So instead of stopping and doing the right thing, he ended up going to work. And I think he's still in prison to this day over that.
I would have rather lost my job, dude. Damn, you off somebody.
Well, that's good. Dave said, yeah, we don't know. We got the car on video, though. The police have it.
That's good.
Yeah, they'll find him, hopefully. So, I don't have time for shitty people. That's just bugs the hell out of me. I was in one accident in my entire life, and it turned out that I found out later the guy that hit me didn't even have a fucking license.
Jeez.
I still say it was a rainy night, it was dark, and I still say he didn't have lights on because I didn't see him. It was a black fucking car. And he hit me right in front of the back passenger tire. And, I pulled into the parking lot. We were sitting there, and the cop decided that he was going to it was raining hard, so he didn't want to be out in the rain, the cop. So he just wrote it off as nobody was at fault. And I had worked it out with them that I was going to pay him cash. Hi, Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
But I offered, because they're like, well, the car's worth $500. That's what we paid for it. You pay us cash, and we'll be okay. So I had met with them twice to give them the cash. I told them I pay them so much every week. And the girlfriend meets with me, and she's going on about how he likes this job down in Lancaster, and that's why he drives down there. And then she proceeded to tell me even though he doesn't have a license. And I got a hold of Progressive Insurance. That's who I had at the time. And I told them this information, and they did absolutely nothing. So that's why I tell people, stay the hell away from Progressive. They're a ripoff.
Yeah.
They said the daughter stayed in her car, videoed it, and kept her pew close. Police told her to go home, and they met her here. Well, that's good. That way you don't have to worry about people coming back to the scene and trying to start shit. I've seen that happen too.
Yeah.
Animal Farm says, sorry about your daughter, Dave. Yeah, you definitely got to be careful. You never know who you're going to get when you get these people. Sometimes you get somebody who's nice and actually has, a conscience and morals, and they do the right thing. And then other times you get people who are just completely out of their effing mind and want to just start all kinds of drama.
Yeah, I was on my way to the hospital back in 2017 when I got hit, and I was turning, and this white the gray minivan went into my lane and actually cut me off, and actually cut me while cutting me off, and ran off. without stopping. I went into the parking lot to check the damage. I'm like, what the fuck? I still have long pieces of strip of the car.
Oh, wow.
On my car. Yeah.
Dave said we have Geico and they've been fantastic every time we need them. Well, I'm glad to hear it, bud. Animal Farm says I like having the chat on screen. Awesome. Glad we'll do that. I just have to remember how to do it every time. I'm an idiot some days.
Write it
Tony,
down.
how you doing, buddy? Tony says Progressive supports Planned Parenthood. That doesn't surprise me. It's in their name.
Hi, Tony.
It's in their name. Dave said, thank you. It was very minor. Well, $1,500 estimate. Animal Farm says, no matter how minor, it's still expensive. Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully, well, if she has full coverage, hopefully they'll just cover it with the deductible. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday with what people pay for insurance and what their coverages were, and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that I tell people is, make sure you have the full tort option on your insurance. Because that's the difference between you getting just your hospital bills paid and your car bill paid, and you getting pain and suffering and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Anthony said we have AAA, been good to us. Wife drives like shit. He's just throwing the wife under the fucking bus all the way.
Like, damn, dude.
That's what I have, Dave. $500 deductible. It's a little more expensive that way, but at least it's a lot cheaper for the deductible. Ann says, hi, Andrea. Nice to see you. Prayers for a speedy recovery. Yep. We definitely want to see all our friends that are not feeling well feel better. Oh, yeah. Progressive jacked my insurance up for an accident that wasn't my fault to $300 a month.
That's stupid.
And they didn't fix my car right.
Of course they didn't. Hey, Simba. Hi, Simba.
Oh, my.
Ouch.
So what's going on out in Vegas and in Virginia? Anything good going on?
It's okay, Simba.
Anthony says you don't know how many accidents the wife has been in. Oh, man.
That's bad.
What the hell? He does a good job of it, though. Holy shit. I gotta see this.
Hang on, I'm coming.
This dude is mocking Maxine Waters, and it's great. I gotta turn it up.
No, I'm okay.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Start, damn it.
That's Terrence Williams, dude. That's awesome.
That was funny,
Yeah.
though. I saw that and I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
What's the temp outside for me? I'm going to look.
No fault insurance, right? I have no fault. I have also have uninsured, underinsured, and I have it stacked. Meaning that it covers double the amount of what the state minimum is. Tony says I loved Maxine when she was on Sanford and Son. Damn.
That's woo.
Cora said, "Is that Terrence?" That's funny. Is that she said?
Yeah.
Man, I saw that. I had to share it. That was too good. Oh, apparently, the IDF announced that Israeli Air Force jets struck a Hezbollah weapons storage site in Lebanon's Baqa region. And
Interesting.
there's apparently a picture of where the strike was.
All right.
Animal
I gotta
Farm
go check my
keep
mail.
on winning. I'm going to tell you what, I'm really not happy with Amy Coney Barrett.
No, she's
a liberal
Soros
fucking nut
bitch.
job.
She's a Soros bitch. That's what she is.
Because she actually sided with the liberals on that deportation thing. And that shouldn't even be a question, as a conservative, that should be something that she should be on board with.
Yeah.
But she's one of those bleeding hearts that she believes that. Oh, Animal Farm and Tony, since you're here, I saw something that's going to piss you off.
You know what that is.
Since
Letting me know about parking.
You're the practicing Catholic here that I know of. I don't know if anybody else practices. I gotta find the video. Hold on, I was watching it earlier. Barnes warned us about little Amy. He was so right. Animal Farm says, great. Chris wants to piss me off. Yeah, I'm sorry. Here it is. It says, iconic traditional mass offering crushed just in time for Easter. Apparently, they're trying to make it so that you guys can't do traditional mass, the traditional Latin mass for Easter. They actually removed a pope from the Oakland diocese, and just so that they couldn't have mass there, they're trying to force them to a watered down mass at a different church.
That's stupid.
So, yeah, they're destroying they're trying to destroy the Catholic Church from the inside is what they're doing. Yeah. Well, Pope Francis sent the bishop there. Let me pull the note up here, see if I can read it. It said the Institute of Christ the King Sovereign Priest leaving diocese April 20th. The following official visitation of the parish bishop Michael C. Barber has assigned the responsibility of providing Mass in the extraordinary form of the Roman Rite, the traditional Latin Mass, to the pastor of St. Margaret Mary Parish in Oakland. So, yeah, I didn't know if you guys saw that. So I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Let me share the post with you here. That way you guys can go check it out if you want. I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Yeah, I pay attention to all kinds of stuff with religion lately. Apparently, did you know that the one astronaut took her deity with her into space? Yeah, she's Hindu. She took a Ganesh, a statue of Ganesh, into space with her. Um, and apparently, the other astronaut that was with her is a practicing Christian. So he actually was talking with her up there, and I guess he actually talked her into exploring Christianity. So that's a win. Animal Farm, yes, we're at the beginning of the third Secret of Fatima. I don't know that I've seen that one. Horror says, Animal, give me a cross, a Bible, and call me Father, I'm in. Yeah, there's a special place in hell for people who mislead and lead people down the wrong direction. That's why I try to be really careful with what I say and how when I'm talking to you about this stuff. Because I really don't want to deal with Joel Osteen, Pope Francis, and all those wonderful people for the rest of my life in that special place in hell. You know.
Yeah.
That goes to what Anthony said. The Pope has to answer for everything he does, like the rest of us. Actually, he'll be held to a higher standard, Anthony. Yep. The Bible says that if you teach and mislead, there's a special place in hell for you. That's even worse. So,
Oh,
oh my. Oh wow, that's kind of funny. Apparently, fed up New Yorkers resort to throwing garbage at pro-Hamas terrorists in the streets.
That's funny.
They're winging this shit out the windows.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I mean, they're up like 5 or 6 stories. They're just winging shit out off the balcony at people.
Move, Brady, please. Hey, more power to them. I don't have to do shit. They can do it.
Animal Farm said the Pope is destroying the Catholic Church from within, the same way the Democrats and uniparties are doing to the U.S. Horace says being Christian is easy. Go read the Bible, talk to God, listen to Jesus and his teachings, and he'll guide you.
Yep.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that you're not perfect. You have flaws, and you have to work on those flaws. So
Mystery Bob. Mystery Booby.
Anthony said shouldn't be throwing stuff. Someone can get hurt. Well, I get it, but these protesters, I'm sure, have hurt people too. They stand in the way of
Traffic.
ambulances, not letting them get into hospitals and stuff. And I'm like, one day that's karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass, because when you or one of your family members needs an ambulance and somebody's in the way and doesn't get the hell out of the way, you're going to sit back and think, hey, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have did that to somebody else when I was younger.
Yep. And if it's you, you don't want that to happen to you.
What's blown out of proportion horror? Give me 1 second. I don't know who this is.
All right. Hang on, guys. I'll re-chat here in a second.
Never mind.
Okay.
It's that stupid number that calls me and then it just plays fucking music.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Brady, this is mine. Meow.
Best thing to do is ignore him. Yeah, I get it, but sometimes you just get fed up. I understand it. But Ann says, love watching Billy Bean on YouTube. Texas explains so many
Sorry.
things, even about tariffs and weather, etc. too. Cool.
Stop, Brady.
Animal Farm says, hey, I love ceiling fans.
Yeah, sorry.
She didn't ask Selma for $200 today.
I didn't. I was being nice. Plus, I had just woken up.
You were giving him a freebie.
I was giving Fred shit. So, because Fred said he got the over $3,000, so I was like, hey, give me something else. Sucky. You know?
Whee.
Free money, bitches.
Oh, my.
Yeah, almost up to 800 now.
Always pulled over for ambulances, but certainly don't agree with giving out. Yeah, I agree, Ann. Definitely get out of the way of any kind of emergency vehicle when they're coming up. And yeah, I agree with the second part. I just can't talk too much about it. Oh my.
I got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly dilly. There they are, standing in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Big ones, small ones, some as big as Bree's head.
I have another video for you too. This one will teach you about a little bit more about the Amish culture. And this guy's he is Amish. Well, he's ex-Amish. He's been excommunicated. Apparently, he broke his sect's laws by riding a bicycle, and that made it so that he was not eligible for baptism.
You can't ride a bike?
Yeah, he can't. He apparently in his Amish order, they had a rule that you were not allowed to ride bikes.
Oh wow.
Animal Farm, no, it is not warm here. I'm just an idiot, and yeah, the heater's on, but it's on low. So, but the Amish do not believe in you having a personal relationship with Jesus. You have to go through your bishop in order to. So it's kind of like almost like a pope situation.
Yeah.
Except for how he explains it much better. But yeah, he said he had talked to one of the bishops in there about one of Colossians, and the bishop said, you don't question the church. Animal Farm says, are those candles, Jamie?
Nope. Ah.
Pencils.
Yep.
We're all gonna die. It says, wow, didn't know that. Did I post the damn video? No, I did not. Hold on.
I've got ice cream, that's why Brady's going like, meow, meow. Meow.
Brady's like, I want some, Mom. Give me, Mom. Nom, 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 noms. The cats here got some ice cream from me. I had pulled, it was Haagen-Dazs of all things. I pulled it out of the thing. It was stale.
Oh.
And I went to take a lick of it, and the whole freaking top just fell off onto the ground. I'm like, you sons of... Anthony said, truth isn't afraid of questions. Exactly. Okay, Animal Farm and Anthony, what are your thoughts on the Vatican II teachings? I'd like to hear that because I only recently learned about the Vatican II, which says that those who are not actually saved and do not come to Christ can actually still go to heaven. And yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys have to think about that. Ann said, I thought they were candles too, in case of power outages. I'll show you what I got for in case of power outages.
I've got candles. I've got plenty of them. Just that is my area to color. Keep me up, out of bed. Although I failed at that today.
You don't always have to, worry just about, light and stuff when you have that problem. A lot of times you also have to worry about how you're going to cook your food and stuff.
Yep.
Anthony says Vatican II teachings have been badly implemented. Okay. But you also need to know, how you're going to cook and stuff. So I suggest looking into stuff like this. They're sterno burners. And with that, you can actually place a pan or any, you can buy the actual things that you use on them, and you can actually warm up foods and stuff inside of it. And like this is only, it's what $25 for a case. What is that, 24? Yeah, and that's a 6-hour burning one. So yeah, if you want the link to that, I'll share that with you. Animal Farm says, I grew up with Vatican II, but my parents and grandparents thought Vatican II was the beginning of the destruction of the church. I agree with them. I definitely agree with them on that, Animal Farm. To say that anybody can be saved and not go through Christ, I find that blasphemous. And that came from a bishop that was talking to Ben Shapiro. Anthony says the destruction of the church began when they let homosexuals become priests. Not going to argue that either. You're right, bud. Horace said, have hurricane lanterns for light, cast iron, and a fireplace to cook on if needed. Cool. Hey, Laurel. How you doing, Tyler?
Hey, Tyler.
Ann says, love to get buddy heater someday. Yeah. I'll be honest, this diesel heater that I have is not a bad heater. It works actually really, really good. Well, hi, Tiny. I'm sure they wanted it up close of you. Oh, you're basking in the light, huh? You should see the side eye I just got. Bruce said a friend of ours invented the car generator. Can be used to power a whole house using your car. Really? I'll have to look into that.
My foot itches from one yesterday. Skittles tore it up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Dave's having a fit. He's saying that the likes to people here isn't good. He said there's 15 people watching and only 6 likes. He's over there throwing up. In other words, he's saying, please hit the like button.
He'll beat you up.
Bruce said, all costs around 500, going to get him to do a video with me soon to show how it works. Awesome. Let me see if I can find that video, Anthony.
Sit down. Brady, no. Brady got a little bit of ice cream last night. Just like the milk part. After I was done eating the whole damn thing.
Here.
This question particularly much, but I get this question a lot, which is, as a Jew, how does it feel that there are other religions that don't think you're getting into heaven? So let me ask you, what's the Catholic view on who gets into heaven and who doesn't? I feel like I lead a pretty good life, a very religiously based life in which I try to keep not just the 10 Commandments, but a solid 603 other commandments as well. And I spend an awful lot of my time promulgating what I would consider to be Judeo-Christian virtues, particularly in Western societies. So what's the Catholic view of me? Am I basically screwed here?
No. The Catholic view, go back to the Second Vatican Council, says it very clearly. I mean, Christ is the privileged route to salvation. I mean, God so loved the world, he gave his only son that we might find eternal life. So that's the privileged route. However, Vatican II clearly teaches that someone outside the explicit Christian faith can be saved. Now, they're saved through the grace of Christ, indirectly received. So, I mean, the grace is coming from Christ, but it might be received according to your conscience. So, if you're following your conscience sincerely, or in your case, you're following the commandments of the law sincerely, yeah, you can be saved. Now, that doesn't conduce to a complete relativism. We still would say the privileged route and the route that God has offered to humanity is the route of his son. But no, you can be saved. Even Vatican II says an atheist of goodwill can be saved. Because in following his conscience, if he does, John Henry Newman said the conscience is the aboriginal vicar of Christ in the soul. It's very interesting.
Sorry, I find that blasphemous.
Yeah, it is. And I'll bring the Mormon Church into place.
Lord.
You have no. I'm very. You can't drink. You can't smoke. You can't do anything. Otherwise, you're not going to go into heaven. Basically, what they put Joseph Smith as Jesus Christ. They say, like, if you're not pleasing Joseph Smith, if you're not following by the rules, you don't get into heaven. If you don't dress the way we're supposed to, like the women and men, I mean, they're supposed to wear undergarments like crazy. And that's even in summer, fall, spring, winter, they're supposed to do that. And my mom claimed that up until her death she was Mormon, but she never practiced it. She just had it for a word. But yeah, I don't know. It's
I'm sorry, Andrea. I'm
whatever.
sorry. Andrea said, hey everyone, I'm switching to the TV, so I will be listening. I am feeling horrible and have to lay down. Hopefully you feel better. Anthony said that's not what the church teaches. Bishop Barron always rides the heretical fence. Oh, okay, I got you. Now
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, Jamie. It's Jehovah's Witnesses have their own whole set of rules that they live by, including that you're not allowed to have a blood transfusion if you need it. They think that blood is sacred and that you should not mix it with other people's. It's at your life essence, and if it runs out, that's just it. That's the end for you. Yeah, hopefully you feel better, Andrea. And hopefully you can get some help. Don't they have like we have LIHEAP here and programs like that? Does Canada not have that where they'll come out and help weatherproof your house? I'll look into seeing if I can find something like that, a program like that for you. Oh my. Cora said, I have a Bible and read it faithfully. Religion, I am Christian. However, I don't need a building for a church. Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe in the divinity of Christ. Let me think on that. I've studied with them in depth. I've actually studied in depth on a lot of different religions. And a lot of religions are a lot alike. They just have subtle differences in doctrine. And then, you have like the Jehovah's Witnesses, the Mormons, they're more out there kind of cultish. I'm not, trying to judge anybody, but just that's the way I see it. It's more of a cult. If you ever talk to somebody who escapes Mormonism, they will tell you that it's a lot like the mafia. If you don't do what they tell you to do when you're supposed to do it, they send people out like enforcers to force you to do these things. In the Mormon and like out in the actual communities in Utah. Well, we can still get on here and talk about religion now. So, in the end, each of us ourselves have to answer to God and Christ for what we've done on earth. The Bible says where two or more gather, I am there. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. The Mormons don't believe in the divinity of Christ. They have some really interesting...
No, they believe in Joseph. They don't believe in Christ. That's what I was saying.
Yep. So, without Christ, there is no salvation. There is no way to heaven. There is no way to God. I've been spending a lot of time watching and listening to Vodi Bakum, John MacArthur, and some other people. I've been listening to some really, really crazy shit coming out of Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen, and some other fake, pastors, holy men, and it just blows my mind that people fall for this. But the Bible warns us that as the end time nears, there will be many religions, many people who profess to follow Christ who are not of Christ. Yeah, exactly. Christ was born of woman, but had no seed from the man. His seed was God, a perfect being. He had to come into this world without sin. And had he been consummated through Joseph and Mary and came into the world, he would have come into the world with sin because of his heritage. Bruce said, church and temple is for community of religion, not the religion itself. Yes. Yes, it's for communion, for fellowship. It's to help each other, You need people that you can talk to when you're having issues, when you're, when you know that you're having a problem with a sin and you need to confess it, you need to talk to somebody about it, and you need help with it. You need people that you trust. I do try to be that person, and I am far from perfect. I know that I have my issues, and I am working on them. I pray about them. I ask all of you to pray for me. And I do pray for all of you. So, yeah, that's just the way I see it. I guess I'm kind of weird, though.
You are.
I know. At least I can admit it.
All right.
Ruth said you are part of that religion before you ever go to the building. Yeah, I can see that. So, anyway, I gotta go make supper and take care of animals.
Yep, I gotta get ready for a meeting.
Yep, or you're right. We are all sinners. As the Bible says, we all fall short of the glory of God. We just do the best we can and work for it, work through it.
Yep.
So, as always, if you need me, you know where I'm at.
Bye, all.
Throw my email and phone number. If you need me, contact me. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you had a good time. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. And remember the new schedule, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is 7 a.m. Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays is going to be 4 p.m. But yeah, God bless you all. Be safe, and thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all. Peace. We're out. Have a great night, everybody.